You've lost again and again and again. Nobody believes in you, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win.
Keep going. You promised me your best. Your best. Don't stop. Keep going.
Too hard.
It's not too hard. You keep going. Come on, Brock.
You'll be able to get to your feet again, be on the ropes, but you have a fast recovery rate when you work on yourself.
You go after and you give it all you have. If you lose, at least you tried, man.
You can put in the work. You can say, I am not going to settle. I am going to become exactly who I'm meant to become.
You can't go back. Once you started this damn journey, you can only go forward.
You have to be uncomfortable. You have to impose the discipline on your own life.
Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become.
You should push yourself beyond your limits of tolerance in your 20s to find out where it is.
Brutal work ethic. You have to be willing to outwork everybody in the world.
Just disappear, do the work, and reemerge in 6 months a different person.
You got to start walking because the perspective's not going to change. You have to start moving forward. You have to start taking steps.
We can just sit down and do nothing, or we can see how far we can push the human body. I made a decision, and my decision was to be the best person I could.
Lift the weights, sprint the hill, work on the project, get out of bed.
It may take you twice as long. You may have to take courses and classes. You might not move as quick. You might not have as much, but don't you quit.
You will be tested, and how you face that test and how you overcome that test determines the rest of your life.
How much can you work? How disciplined can you become? Like, can you work 12 hours a day? Can you work 8 hours a day? Like, flat out. Where's your limit?
No coach, no player, nobody else can make you run to the ball. Nobody else can make you finish a tackle. Nobody else can do it.
That's gonna be hard. But at the end of the day, even if you come up short, that you will not have regrets when you die.
Get better every single day. And if I lived that way, then over time, I'd have something that was beautiful.
You're gonna have to work for a long time by yourself with no applause, with no awards, with nobody telling you good job.
Believe in the difference you can be. Stop being average when your potential is crying to come outside and be more than that.
Center of bringing any dream into fruition is self-discipline. Self-discipline is the center of all material success.
We're going to have wins. We're going to have losses. We're going to have successes. We're going to have failures.
Some days I win. Some days I don't. But each and every day, I get back up and I move forward.
And for that all to work out like you want it to for the next 5 or 10 years, in my personal opinion, you've got to get serious.
You must actually take real, hard, tangible steps towards changing if you want to actually get the change that you want.
You can always better your best. You can always go beyond anything that you have ever done.
The one mentality that you must have in life is that regardless of what's in front of you, you still must grind.
All you need to have is faith in God and a relentless drive and the will to do whatever it takes to be successful.
You do what is easy, your life will be hard. You do what is hard, your life will be easy. Don't give in to the immediate gratification that is whispering in your ear. You have the opportunity to prevent catastrophe in your own life. You have to stand up. You have to do the right thing.
Focus on what you can do today, and by natural law, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. The universe will give you exactly what you deserve.
I dare you to stop around and dedicate the next 6 months of your life.
But the reality is you're gonna have to give up and stop doing the things you're currently doing if you want to change from what you're doing.
If you will change, everything will change for you. You don't have to change what's outside. All you've got to change is what's inside.
It's not easy, but through practice and practice and practice, practice makes improvement.
You cannot win the war against the world if you can't win the war against your own mind.
Well, then remember to push yourself. Push yourself every day, every moment. Get out there and get after it.
But sometimes you have to go beyond what you're feeling. I don't quit. I may not make it the first time, but I'll come back.
but the winners do it. What do? They do whatever it takes to get the job done. They do it, and do it, and do it.
As I strive to be just a little bit better today than I was yesterday.
99% of people are not willing to do what it takes to make their dreams come true.
And to become the kind of person you want to be, you've got to work at it. 10 years from now, you will surely become someone. The big question is, who?
The work and the want got to add up together to want each other. Then that puts you in the position to win. You got to go take that thing, man.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
You have every opportunity. There's no excuse not to be the hardest worker in the room.
If you want to become somebody, do it. If you want to go in business for yourself, do it.
Nobody's going to believe in you until you've already done it. Nobody's going to come and celebrate with you until you've already done it. The work.
You face your fears, you become the person you want to be. You run from your fears, you're not living. You're alive, but you're not taking the freedom.
I'm telling you, for things to get better, you got to get better. Don't ask for it to change out there. Ask for you to change here. Don't ask for a more favorable wind.
I'll never be in the Olympics. I'll never be a professional athlete, but still I grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind.
And when you come out on the other side, I guarantee you're going to be stronger than you ever thought possible.
I was going to work that hard every single day so that when I do retire, I have no regrets.
And you refuse to take responsibility for yourself, you will be miserable. 100%.
Going through this, man, you start feeling the pain. It's all good, man. Welcome it. Welcome it, man. Because right past pain, it's forever pride, man.
Then you negotiate with your body to find more strength, but don't you give up on me, Brock. You keep going, you hear me? You keep going, you're doing good. You keep going. Do not quit on me. You keep going.
If you want to make more money, perfect. Clock in. If you want a better physique, you're gonna have to eat healthier food and you're gonna have to exercise.
I'm always fighting, I'm struggling, and I'm scrapping, and I'm kicking and clawing at those weaknesses.
Doesn't matter that you don't feel like working on it right now. You impose discipline on the situation and you do what you're supposed to do.
Gotta get my head back in the game. I gotta figure this shit out. It doesn't mean you leave. It means you study it more.
And there's still some things that will happen to you that will catch you on the blind side. You'll get knocked down, but you won't be knocked out.
Just ask that you can get wiser and stronger and better and be able to take care of your own responsibilities. Get better.
Don't take today off. Not today. Wait until tomorrow.
Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Your feelings keep you in bed. Your mind tells you, get up.
And if you get too engrossed and involved and concerned in regard to things over which you have no control, it will adversely affect the things over which you have control.
Take a negative and turn it into a positive. Don't be afraid to fail.
Start working on yourself, making these personal changes. To have more, you simply have to become more.
Never try to be better than someone else. Always learn from others. And never cease trying to be the best you could be. That's under your control.
You got to want it first. Then you got to work it. Then you have the opportunity to win it. But it all starts with your want.
You're going to get criticized no matter what you do. If you go hard, people are going to criticize you.
Which is a winner does more than expected every single time, no matter how they feel, no matter the circumstances.
You know, if you live your life to just get better every single day, you do that for 20 years, I mean, what do you have?
The next 10 years is so vitally important. How much would you like to earn? Where do you want to go? What do you want to be? Those are some major questions to ask.
And that one day, you see me down a dark alley, run at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing. I was grinding. I've been on it for like 30 years. It's a circle that keeps going around and around. Winter, spring, summer, fall.
Pain is temporary, pride's forever. That's what they're talking about. Because if you push through the pain to achieve the pride, you forget about the pain was ever even there.
You got a chance, and I want to hear about your environment, what your mama didn't give you, and the white man won't give you no shot. You got a chance. Use it while you're still alive.
No matter what you're doing in your life, you need to let discipline be your guide, not how you feel.
Circumstances do not make the man or woman. They merely reveal him to himself.
Every victorious person has felt it, the urge to quit. Don't you give up on your dream.
Don't quit! No! Keep going! Keep going! Keep going! Don't quit! Don't quit! Don't quit!